Hi, I'm Jai from Jai's Journey. Welcome to my channel, and I am a zero-based cash budgeter. I am on a journey to become debt-free and live a more stress-free lifestyle by aggressively budgeting, saving, and all the things that come along with cash stuffing. So before, we used to have a segment called Funding Friday where we would fund our cash wallet and our bill and do our bills binder, but it was running a little bit long, so I decided that I would either try to split them up and kind of just do segments and do an intro and outro and use it collectively, if that makes any sense. So this is the bills portion of it. I think my cash stuffing wallet did go a little bit long because I have a new setup with my personal binder and everything like that. So we are going to just get to the bills binder. And the other reason why I split it up is because I do all of my bills binder digitally. And I have a billing account. And what's in my billing account represents what is going to be auto drafted and and things that can be auto drafted because it's a variable amount or something like that. We have a buffer saved in there. So we do have money saved in there, and as things come out, I'll have a representation of that. And as we put money in to save, I'll have a representation of that as well. So I keep that in my log here. And I know maybe you can't read it from your angle. I did update it here. And so going in next year, I will have a more fine-tuned thing of what I did for my bills. So first we're going to unstuff everything that we paid. And the reason why we do this is, again, to have clear representation of what's in the bank. So we did pay our RV rent. Yes, it was due on the 1st, but I went ahead and took care of it. I just wanted to make sure that that was taken care of. Okay. Amazon Music for $11. 11. Okay. Hospital bill 75. And Disney Plus 16. Make change. So okay, sorry about that, guys. So I went ahead and made change, and now we have enough to take out 16. Okay, so there's 16. And then YouTube. That's a good thing about digital funds and placeholders. Then you can just make change very quickly without going to the bank, right? YouTube 25. So many ones in here. Why? I don't know. 21. Let's take out some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so what we paid this week is 25, 16, 75, 11, and 500. So over here we should have 627. And 50, 70, 85, 90, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Perfect. Okay, so we took out the correct amount of funds, and we're going to go ahead and put that to the side so we don't get confused. But we are going to stuff $484, I believe, today. And what I do is I split up my bills into how many weeks there are, and some weeks I can stuff more than other weeks and so on. So I'm not going to get too much into that because it can get kind of long-winded. So what I'm going to do is, you can see on the 15th we didn't stuff any bills, but on the 22nd, which is today, I'll just highlight how much we're gonna, where we stuff. Okay, and let's count. One, and we use a calculator because I get nervous, guys, and I don't know how to count when you guys are watching. So 51, 50, even with placeholders, I get nervous. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. Nope. 10, 20, 30. 5, 10, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 484. And that's what I had figured. So basically what I do is I take what is in my bills account and anything that I deposit for this coming week, as well as whatever's going out. And I take that to make sure that I have what's left in December and then what we can stuff, because this is what we're stuffing for January. All right. All of January. Okay. And let's go ahead and do, oh, we'll still need the calculator. We're going to do 484 minus what we're putting in. 7. And this will fully fund our car wash. At 35. Let's make sure. 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Actually, here we go. You don't need that much change. 20, 35. Okay. Let's go ahead for our credit cards. Even though we did pay credit cards this month, we pay what we, like if we get any extra money or if we have any sinking funds that we're going to go ahead and pay off or anything like that. But to get out of credit card debt faster, I still put in $100 per credit card and $150 for Venmo. So, and even though we are completely paid off with Mission Lane, I still put $100 for that, and I just use it towards one of the other credit cards. So, long-winded of why I'm doing that, and we're going to go ahead and put it in 90. Just put back a 10 and grab 100. That's 270 that we have in here for right now. Okay, electric. Okay. We paid electric, so we should only have 150 in here. I guess I didn't take out that placeholder last time. Okay, insurance 79. I'm gonna do 9 and put the dollar back and get 80. 20, 40, 60, 80. 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 235, 637, 237. For insurance, my insurance is so high, guys. It's $391. Okay, Google's fully funded already. This is Google storage. Hospital bill, $15. That's actually just fully funded, and that's 30. Put back the 10 and get 40. 40, 60, 75. Just so you guys can see that the math is mathing. 75 fully funds it. Okay, $6 for music streaming, and that'll fully fund it at 29. I think we took out an extra dollar because that doesn't count to 29. It counts to. Add in the extra one, and we'll do 7. Okay. 271 left to stuff. 1, 2, 60, 70, 1. There we go. As we took out some extra funds or just some cash convincing, I don't want to get confused. So 271 left to stuff. Let's fully fund JCPenney's. Yes, guys, I did the thing and got a JCPenney card. Yeah. If you weren't here, it's a horrible story that I said, and I was very upset about it. So, okay, $50. Okay, one main loan. Let's go ahead and put 2 weeks worth, and that's 62 and 63. Minus 62 minus 63. Okay, 62 and 63, 169. That's 125 that we gotta stuff. Oh. And this is my biggest loan. This is what the monster I'm working on this year. This is the goal of 2024. Get that paid. Okay, streaming services. We're not funding rent. And the reason why we're not funding rent yet is because we just paid rent for January. And so there's no reason for us to stuff it until we start stuffing for February, if that makes sense. Okay. Streaming services. Let's go ahead and fund it all, which is $51. And yes, everyone might say $85 for streaming services, but you have 2 homes, and in which it's cheaper for me to have streaming services instead of having cable at both places. So that's why we do that. And then we have $65 left. So we can either do fund T-Mobile at 61. And then next week, we'll just stuff 57. Okay. So that goes to T-Mobile. Now what's left in my bills binder is, well, I can get it in there. There we go. Okay, that was a little difficult. All right, now what's left in my bills binder is all of December that is still in the bank that needs to be paid because it is Friday the 22nd, so we're not done with the end of the month in our bills, and then we're well on our way to funding all of January. So by next paycheck, the 29th of December, we should have all of these funds to stuff for our bills. And let's just see how much we're going to need. Okay, we'll need $585 of our paycheck next week to completely fund our bills, which is completely amazing. I am super excited. That keeps us a month ahead and takes care of all of December bills. And the reason why I keep doing this route is because we are consistently staying at 1 month ahead. So if you are a little confused, I will try to give you a breakdown, but we are done with the building portion. So if you want to sign off, I completely understand. So in order for me to kind of consistently save for bills and not spend what's in my billing account, I have to have representation of where that money is going. And it has been successful for me for the last 8 or 9 months that we've been cash stuffing, as well as me posting on YouTube and you guys helping me stay accountable. So I know that taking placeholders out and putting placeholders in can kind of get confusing, but it works for me. And until it doesn't work for me anymore, I'm just going to go ahead and keep doing it. But I did want to split up the video in case you guys were more interested in the actual cash stuffing and or the savings challenges. So that way you don't have to sit through this in order to get through some of the cash stuffing or anything like that. You can kind of skip this video of the week or whatever. But I am still learning on how to kind of navigate the whole budgeting system, seeing if you guys want to see my breakdown and go over my spending for the week and how I came up with these figures and how I'm budgeting and that kind of stuff. I definitely am open to suggestions and whatever you guys want to see. I also wanted to make sure that the title appropriately reflects that I am digitally stuffing my funds, that this is not cash stuffing, that it is a digital representation, because I don't see a lot of videos out there that use that kind of system. More of like a hybrid where I have half cash and half digital funds, because in a world where you shop online and can get groceries delivered and all that kind of stuff, it's just easier to have digital funds and have that credit card and not have cash with you all the time. Anytime I can pay cash, I definitely do, because I have different kind of goals. I want to make sure that I'm staying within budget and that kind of stuff. But this also helps me stay within budget, because not only do I do my bills digitally and have visual representation, I also do my sinking funds like that. I have a savings account where it's just completely sinking funds and nothing comes out of that until we need it. So if an emergency happens, then I will take the emergency money and put it into the checking portion of the account, and I can use the card for that. So that's how we're doing it, and that's how we're able to still aggressively save and not have to have a bunch of binders with us. But if you guys want a longer explanation, you know that I can give you one. So just leave a comment below and I will definitely try to accommodate. All right, that was the end of billing binder day. I don't know what to call it yet, and I don't know if there was enough time to put it in the back of my Funding Friday. So, okay, bye for now. Thank you for joining.